Resort and Casino. The pictures, the stories, your world. This is News 8 at 5.
If I can reclaim my time, the gentlewoman has just stated it.
Please let me answer.
Very clearly now.
Please let me.
Things get heated in the House as Congress moves toward a final vote on a health care overhaul. Good evening. That historic vote could come within the next 2 hours.
A last-minute deal with abortion opponents has apparently secured the final few Democratic votes needed to pass the bill. News 8's Adrian Moore is live in our newsroom to show us where things stand right now on Capitol Hill. Adrian?
Yeah, Marcella and Craig, House Democrats say they've got the 216 votes they need to pass this bill, but a final vote isn't expected for a few more hours. We caught up today with a few local representatives earlier today, again, to talk about this high-stakes decision on Capitol Hill.
The House will be in order.
In a historic showdown on Capitol Hill, House Democrats court those undecided in order to overhaul the $940 billion health care reform bill.
I urge passage of the underlying rule.
With Republicans unanimously opposed, 216 votes are needed. But with some 20 Democrats still withholding support, those on both sides of the aisle pitch their case.
So what does this bill do? It imposes a new tax increase of $569.2 trillion.
We'll be able to heal the land by voting this evening on a health care bill that will help those who cannot help themselves.
As the House moved through a series of debates, protesters made their voices heard outside the House chamber. In an effort to secure votes from a bloc of anti-abortion lawmakers, President Obama announced plans to issue an executive order assuring the overhaul legislation would not change restrictions on federal money for abortion.
With the help of the President, the Speaker, we were able to come with an agreement to protect the sanctity of life in the health care reform.
Today is very special.
Congresswoman Susan Davis is voting in favor of the bill. In a taped speech, she spoke confidently about its passage and what it means for San Diegans.
I talked to many people in my district who really never dreamed that they would ever have the kind of health security that they're going to be able to have now.
But Congressman Bilbray is voting against the measure, calling it a costly mistake.
I think our grandchildren are going to look back and really kind of say, how could you guys have done this? How could your generation have thrown another burden on our back?
Now, a final vote is expected on this bill around 7 o'clock tonight. We'll, of course, stay on top of this story and bring you any update tonight on News 8 at 6:30. Craig?
All right, Adrian, thanks. If the bill passes, it would then go to President Obama for his signature. A reconciliation package would also then go on to the Senate.